Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome to Moneycontrol. I'm Karunya and with me is Manisha Gupta, who has been talking about gold for a year almost now and telling our viewers how exciting and how promising gold looked just about 8 to 9 months back. And here we are where gold is scaling to fresh highs. Now talk to us about what happened and why the sudden bump up in price.
So, it wasn't coming because we've been holding firm on gold since the time it crossed above $1,800 per ounce. It's been holding great there. And now we are at 1880. So, the month of December was great. And for the month of January, whatever 10 days that we've traded, we're up by nearly 3% for gold. And nothing else has given you that kind of a return until now. So, gold clearly continues to be an outperformer. What has worked in favor of gold? One is the dollar index decline. We're trading back below 104 now. And China, which is the largest consumer of gold, has started to open its borders, especially with Hong Kong. That is where the major gold trading happens. That has been supportive. And then the markets almost have made up their mind that it is going to be 25 basis points of a rate hike in Feb. If that doesn't happen, it's going to be a big shocker. But as of now, with the kind of economic data that we're looking at, that does look like a full possibility.
So from these levels now, what will be the next big support zone or next big level to reach on the upside that one should keep on their radar?
So when you look at the international markets, we are trading at an 8-month highs. So $1825 can be a support, and if we continue to hold around 1880, 1890, which we are doing right now, and we cross that psychological level of 1900 on the higher side, then we are looking at stronger gains coming back for the market. Well, just to tell our viewers that all-time high for gold in COMEX terms has been $2,078 per ounce. We are far away from that. But for the Indian markets, we have made an all-time high of 56,200 or thereabout, and we're trading at 56,140. So we're not too far away from all-time highs from there. So because of the rupee depreciation, because the way Asian currencies have been, so the Indian markets have a lot to cheer. If you invested in gold in India, then you clearly are standing on strong gains.
Absolutely. And if you've been watching Moneycontrol and following the lead and the updates we've been giving, I'm sure you would have
calling a buy
taken some position, some position in the precious metal. But what about silver? Is it also mirroring a similar uptick?
It is, but silver tends to be very volatile, and we know that because silver without a warning will give you a lot of return or take a lot of money away from you. So if you still want to buy, I think silver is coming to that lucrative levels right now, but gold definitely is a place to be. What the markets will also want to watch out now is the Powell's testimony, which is tomorrow, and the US inflation data that is coming in on Thursday. So those are the two events this week that the street will keep an eye on. But yes, good buying is what we are seeing continuing for the Indian markets. The Gulf is buying a lot. The central bank buying has been on the stronger side as well. So, and of course, look at the kind of data that we still are getting from Europe and US. So, until the time you continue to see these weak numbers, inflation continuing to be on the higher side, there is absolutely very weak reason on why you shouldn't be buying gold.
Absolutely. And since it's only been like 9-10 days of this year, and it might be too early to sort of predict, but can gold again be a front runner when it comes to returns generated by asset classes for the year?
All right, so I think that much of a visibility is slightly difficult right now, but what we've learned from the last couple of years is that you have to go by quarter, if not month by month, and gold and silver and most asset classes actually have performed on a quarter to quarter basis. If last quarter was all about China reopening and markets reacting to that, I think this quarter is going to be yet again about how much China reopens. Are we still looking at a hope premium or a hope build up in sense of prices, or are we actually going to see that? And then the Feb US Fed meeting is going to be most important. If you do see a 25 basis point, I think you are in good hands.
Okay. So for Indian investors or traders who are now wondering at 56,100 levels about buying, is it a good time, or should they wait for some cool off in prices?
I think SIP is a great way of doing that because you could be looking at dips here, but yes, everybody that I've spoken to, Karunya, in sense of gold prices have said that you could be looking at a support at 54,500. We are at 56,000 right now, and the higher side is at 58, 60, 63,000 kind of levels by the end of this year is what possibility seems to be looking at.
So SIP might be a good bet to sort of hold on to at this juncture when gold prices are steadily sort of seem to be rising, at least according to experts and analysts. With that, we're going to wrap it up right here on Moneycontrol. Thank you for tuning in.